sure as I breathe the air, I know we are the chaotic pair. Oh, it's ringing. Oh, okay. Okay, Flutters. You can do this. Don't faint. It's time to let them know the truth. How I really feel.
Mulatto buds! Mulatto buds! Mulatto buds! Mulatto buds!
Hey Rosie, how's it going?
Watch, don't hate me, but I need you to stop everything and meet me at the park. And bring yourself. What? Oh, stupid. Why did I say that? What were you thinking? I'm gonna die alone.
Maybe it would be best if we talked in person. Now what's wrong?
Do you love me?
Rose, of course I love you. I've loved you since the day you kissed me. What's going on?
I don't know. I've been so on edge and I can't think straight. Work has been stressful and I've been miserable, and being a director for a show isn't easy and takes work, and not only that, I have been on my channel hiatus, and I hate chocolate! There. Happy now? Do you want to break up? Because I'm ready. I can take it. Just say it. Just do it. Just leave me cookies on a plate with some milk behind and I'll be okay. My life is a wreck. I'm a terrible overgrown mare with no happiness.
Rose, look at me.
What?
Don't say such things. Rose, you are not any of those things. You are beautiful, kind, funny, there for me when I need you, so patient, and you teach me the same. And you may not agree with me, but you're damn sexy. And I could care less if you don't like chocolate.
Really? You mean that?
I do. I really do. Hey, I know what'll cheer you up. How about we watch the Perfect Pear episode?
Really? Oh my cookies, yes! But before we do, I have something for you. I know it's late, and I wanted to give you something, and to tell you the truth, how I feel, and what better way to do it than what I do best. Besides, I love you, and I sing, so I'm kind of binding both together, so here goes nothing. We're far apart in different states, but you're the best thing in many ways. And when we talk, my heart grows. I know we are the chaotic pair. We live our separate ways, but our love grows strong. You're my everything, you make me happy. And I cannot be pulled apart from the hold you have of my heart. And even if the world tells us it's wrong, you're my hothead that I love and adore. Our moments count and worth great amount. We are FlutterWatch, and time will tell, and no matter what, you'll always be mine. We live our separate ways, but our love grows strong. You're the only one who makes my days worthwhile. And you cannot blame me too if I can't help fall in love with you.
Wow. That was amazing, babe. I'm not crying.
Aw, babe. Oh, there. Gonna make me cry again. It's okay. Mwah. I love you too, and I meant every word, my little hothead that I love and adore. Come on, let's go watch the episode and enjoy some tasty treats.
Greetings, ponies and Pegasus. This is the Watchful Pony here, and welcome back to Watchful's Watchings.
And I'm FlutterRose, daughter of Chaos. Chaos fun is what I do. Plus, make those around me laugh.
And for today's episode, we answer the question of, is it possible to review a perfect episode? Now, I know what you're thinking. There's no such thing as a perfect episode. Well, if it did exist, let's be honest, it would probably be the perfect pair.
I agree. This episode is probably the best, if not the only best episode Hasbro has ever made. I mean, when I first heard about this episode, that it was going to be about Rare Jack's parents, I was a little concerned and a little skeptical because after seeing Rainbow Dash's parents, I was not sure what to expect. until I saw it, and I was blown away. I cried a lot, more than once, and also the way they told the story by different points of view that were brought together that knew their parents, that were there for them. Getting to know Mrs. Cake, Mayor, more of their backstories, and now new characters like Burnt Oak, who is amazing and so adorable. And even Grandpa. Look at his face with his wrinkles and white hair. Aw, he's so cute.
It certainly does have a huge cast of characters, but the two that stick out the most are of course Pear Butter and Bright Mac, which is definitely good because they are the center of what makes this episode great as it is. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's start from the beginning. Our episode starts with Apple Bloom seeing a new member of Ponyville.
I needed a change of pace.
Hi, William Shatner Pony. No, really, that's William Shatner playing the voice. Nearly unrecognizable, might I add. I literally had to Google it and I was shocked because his performance is really good. It's old and wise and very sweet and nice.
I agree. He was incredible. So after Apple Bloom comes back home, she gives his sister the
Pear jam? What were you thinking?
Hey, Applejack, pear jam is good, especially when on toast and pancakes. Yummy. I agree with Apple Bloom. What a waste of jam. I'll take it. Give it to me. Don't judge me, babe. I like pear jam and peach jam, raspberry, strawberry, apple, blueberry, ooh, and even huckleberry.
The buck is Huckleberry. Anyway, Apple Bloom rightfully asks why she freaked out, and we found out about the rivalry between the pears and the apples. I honestly can't believe it took them this long to set up this conflict. I mean, everyone always thought that pears and apples would fight, but honestly, I am super happy they were saving it for this.
I'm actually not surprised they waited this long to do an Applejack episode, and I'm kind of glad they did. This story itself had so much meaning, origin, and things that relate to real life, but I'm jumping too fast. I forgot to mention that the cat, Pony, is back, who plays Big Mac. I really missed this pony, and a great way to start the show and where it was going to go, by announcing their parents Bright Mac and Pear Butter, aka Buttercup. OTP Cannon! Whoa, wait. Why the babies? Talking like adults? What is this? What is this?
Well, if Dipper and the Duck Brothers from DuckTales can sound like adults, at this point I can't be surprised. I'm more frightened by the designs coming back. I thought they learned their lesson after Flurry Heart was born. Anyway, they start to bond and a budding friendship forms despite them being from separate families.
The tale faithful known of Romeo and Juliet. A tale of two families who hate another, but at last the children fall in love. Then they die.
It's not a Romeo and Juliet parody.
You broke my joke. I thought it was good. You cookie monster.
Sorry, babe, but while I may have been inspired by the story, its similarities begin and end with the rival families and love. There's a lot of scenes from the book straight up missing, and if it was faithful, half the characters talking in the present would be dead. Hell, Applejack, Mac, and Apple Bloom would not even be born. Wow, I did not mean to get that dark.
What, how, what? That was too far! Even for me! I'm impressed. You've been hanging out with Aeon again, haven't you? Told you he was a nice guy.
Oh, I wish. I'd love to talk to that guy. He seems awesome.
Oh, he is. But yes, surprisingly enough, this rivalry worked and made sense, and I loved how they had different characters who knew them and told their story on how they knew them and how the couple became a couple while learning who they are. And I would like to talk about Bright Mac and how honest and brave he was, willing to tell the truth and admit his faults and pay the consequences for them. Plus, it gave him a reason to get to know Buttercup, which I thought was the most cutest thing ever. And Burnt Oak's design is amazing and gentle and just brings his character to life. This small little scene was so touching that it helped move the story in the right direction. Damn, I'm getting the filios, and it's only been the first 5 minutes. Oh, curses!
Hold it together, babe. The heart-tugging only gets worse from here. But yeah, Burnt Oak, or Sam Elliott Pony as I like to call him, not only had a really good design, but is a cool guy. I also really love how natural this feels, learning about all these situations through stories. At no point does it ever feel out of place or contrived.
Yeah. Okay. Whew. I'm good. Let's continue to... Oh, wow! Hey there, Mrs. K. Glad to see you finally have a name. Silly Hasbro. Now, this scene was adorable, and such a sweet way seeing Buttercup help her friend and her helping her friend find her true calling. Not only that, but I love her mane. Look at those curls. I'm so jealous. I want her hair. Gimme, 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 gimme.
Babe, I am imagining you with her mane, and I am glad I don't have wings. But anyway, I do think Sia is probably one of, if not the best mare design ever. It is super cute and very good looking, but also sweet and innocent. It actually complements Bright Mac's design perfectly.
And it's so fluffy! Like a perfect pillow I can lay in and go to heaven. Moving on. So, this scene gives more detail on how much Bright Mac and Pear have grown in terms of their relationship. Oh, that sneeze though, so romantic. I have wanted to have a cute picnic couple date under the stars with a blanket and a little lamp with food and wine where me and my date can snuggle together while having a beauty of the nature's moonlight. Please tell me that was not out loud and in my mind.
Sounds very romantic, babe. I say when we move in together, we do that. But speaking of dates, I need to talk about this. This is the best romance the show has ever written. This proves MLP can handle romance. These two are not just characters that we very much love and care for, but we love their relationship because we see how they develop as a couple and see their love bud from friendship into a blossoming romance. And because of the sense of time passage, we get the sense of them dating for years instead of one of those 3-day romances like in Disney or Equestria Girls. And best of all, it never feels contrived because of the time passage or rushed at all.
I know! The timing was smooth and came together and got more work and more importantly, detailed and meaningful. That song, though it was so cute and simple and gorgeous, I and many brony girls will cover this song. I shall be one of them.
Oh yes, the song. What can I even say about it? It is so beautiful in every way. It is super simple both in lyrics and music, but effective in every way. Not to mention whoever does Pear Butter's singing voice is really good. Like holy crap, it is great. I have a feeling this song will resonate with couples a lot out there. How do I know? Because it made me cry. Yeah, I said it, shut up. I can't help it if this song reminded me of my Rosie and gave me the feels. Mind you, that was something only one song prior was able to do, but not on the level I experienced here. But I think the best part was that it cemented the love of these characters as such an awesome one. And it's because of these reasons, it's now my favorite song on the whole show bar none.
Aww, babe, that was so sweet and heartfelt. You're so sweet. And yes, this small song gives a special meaning to couples that are long distant and trying to figure things out. So yeah, 10-10 on the Filio side. So let's talk about Grandpère Pear and his choice on leaving. Now, this was a very sad and hard because I know what it's like to move away. It's not easy because you're leaving everything you've grown up with. And to see BM and Pretty Locks saying goodbye got to me. I cried because I had to say goodbye to a close friend that I grew up with and I never saw again after I moved. Oh, Filios. Oh, are real and relatable. My heart, it's wrenching. Help!
I know what it's like to move away and lose a friend as well, babe. I lost touch with a friend of mine after moving out to the country and I never really recovered. To this day, my social skills have suffered from this feeling. Hell, till I discovered the Brunel's community, I can't really say I had friends. So yeah, I also relate to this as well. I'm here for you, babe.
Same, hun. Okay, let's finish this. Dang it! Why? Why are they doing this to me? The Filios, it's too much. I mean, really though, seeing Pear leaving his only daughter behind you because she marries the son of his enemy is so harsh. I say this because I almost ruined my relationship with my father because of a feud fight or something so simple that could have been solved instead of having years and years of regret and anger. Mind you, we ended up on a good note where we're on good terms now. But for Grandpère, not so much. He never got to see his daughter again, or her husband, and his grandkids until years later when it was already too late. To have that guilt of never seeing a loved one again, and to end it on such a bad of terms is so sad. I mean, I can't imagine going through like that. It's so deep and heartfelt. It just, dang, right in the heart. It's wrenching. Oh, the feels are real. Here comes the tears. I'm leaking water from my face. Make it stop. Just make it stop. Ah, it's too much. It's just everything. It's just so
Anyway, I do like that they're making him much older, so you automatically understand why now of all times he would be done with hating. He's old and realizes that hatred is done and over. It's a very understandable conclusion. And then we get the tree they planted, which is both beautiful and incredibly smart. Much like parental guidance with Scootaloo, it had never stated whether Scootaloo's parents were dead or not. It's the same here as well. We are never given a clear answer to this, and it is left ambiguous enough that it can be interpreted either way. That is incredibly smart on the writer's part, and I give huge compliments to that. Who wants a cookie martini?
Did somebody say cookie martirini? Can it be whipped cream and chocolate milk?
Sure, babe. I'll take you to the Secret Whip bar and whip you up one. But first, let's give our final thoughts. Ladies first.
Alright. Overall, this episode is a straight up 5 stars and 100% amazing. This story was so smooth and well written, new characters to love and to write about, and a cute song to sing, and a wonderful way to tell a story on how to fall in love as well as trying to cope to death and regret, to accept one's mistakes with forgiveness and family. And for that, The Perfect Pair is the show's finest work, hands down perfection. Probably an episode we will all watch again and again and will still love and will always be remembered. And reminds me of how much I love you.
Aw, thanks. As for me, well, I love it as well. The characters, the story, the romance were all on point. As for faults, the only one I can really think of is that we could have seen at least some conflict between Bright Mac and Pear Butter as a way to come full circle with the romance, because let's face it, no romance is perfect and we're gonna have some fights here and there. But honestly, it's a huge nitpick compared to everything else done right. Like I said, there may be no such thing as a perfect episode, but God, is this the closest it's ever gotten. I'm gonna give this my extra special rating, a 7 out of 6. The Perfect Pair is, dare I say it, a perfect episode.
I couldn't agree more, Hothead. I couldn't agree more. I couldn't have said it better myself. Now come on, let's get a drink and some food. I'm starving. And maybe later you and I can have some fun. Come on.
Okay. Anyway, I'm the Watchful Pony, and this is Why I Brony. I'll see you guys next time.
Excuse me?
Hey, Grey Bro, what's up?
Hey, Eddie, my brother from another Mother Mare. What's up? How's my black and red mare goddess?
So, I saw you reviewed The Perfect Pair, huh? And you didn't invite me.
Were we supposed to?
Well, it was really supposed to just be me and Rosie.
But we can always review a different episode. Maybe from season 6 or season 5, maybe season 7. I still have some up in line and need to be scripted, and maybe we can do it as a double date. I heard there's some tasty food in Canterlot. What do you say?
That can work out. But also, it's closing time and visiting hours are over. I'll have to toss you out Jazzy Jeff style.
Wait, what?
Thank you, come again. So, what now?
I don't know. You want a collab?